And we're live. Well, I hope we're live. Still sending the data. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Restream, you can do it. What do we got today? We have our stack of money. It's all mine. Bam. Let's put that away before somebody gets hurt. We got Mr. 3D printed Wall Street bets. Because, YOLO, you know? Bam. Not bad, right? Zoom? No. And who we sponsored by today? Sponsored by Prime. No affiliation or sponsorship. No energy drinks tonight. We are on the eve of Monday. Monday's Eve. So, you know, I work my own hours. I do what I want. And, yeah. Why not? 11 p.m. Let's look at some creative. You know, it's been a good weekend. We also got some water, too. And, smoke of the day. Romeo et Juliet. I don't know how you say the Y. Romeo et? Romeo et Juliet. It is small right now. I don't know why I say it in French. But it is Spanish. Then we got this one. Reposito Estate Blend. I found it at some cigar place in North Van. I was bored. Grabbed it. What can you do, right? Bam. So what are we doing today? It's in the title. Read the damn title. It is, good question. What is it today? We got some good beats in the background. We'll turn them down a little bit, though, during this intro. We're going to be reviewing creative. Again, we got lots of creative to review. There's 807. So I'm going to put another hour into this, and we will get done them all. I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. That's all I want. I just want you to see every bit, like, just so there's no gaps in there where you're like, see, Matt, see, you piece of shit? This is where the gaps are, and this is why it's impossible. No, it's not impossible. You know why it's not impossible? Bam! I wouldn't have this beautiful award. It says my name, Mr. Matt Farmer. I'm gonna put it on a chain right here. Just walk around with the biggest blang. Alright. It's down there. Okay. Let's just jump into it. What do we got today? So we're scrolling a bit. We left off at Pain Patch, Let Your Back Feel Again. Pain Patch L for Let Your Back Feel Again. Ooh, it's gonna be a hard one to find. Learn how to make back pain. Well, give me an L. L. Okay. Let your back. Bam! There we are. Okay, so we found it. Let's go over to Small Matt. We don't want to see Big Matt on the screen. We want to make money. We want to find that one in creative. You want to see how I take a look at creative. It's really common sense. Like, the ability to be a good advertiser, it's the ability to just, like, put yourself in the person's shoes who are buying the product. Like, not literally, don't go stealing shoes, but just, like, being like, oh, well, if I was old lady Doris, just browsing through Facebook, you know, just browsing through, and I see something, I'm like, oh, I got paid. This is what I need. Thank heavens. This is a good product for me, and oh, all these other ladies that look reasonable, they have it too. Okay, we're going to stop the old lady voice. And we're going to cut the music. Director! Cut the music. Nah, it's not director. It was just me. I just cut the music right there. Alright. So, yeah. Sounds working? Yeah, we're good? Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is Australia Monday. So, this is my Australia Monday work week, I guess. But... So, yeah, we're just going to look through these videos in creative and just see what we can get. There's a lot of repeats here. And also, don't mind me. I'm not red because of my light. I just worked out trying to do the healthy thing, you know. So I worked out. I'm all, like, shaky. And yeah. I got to survive a couple more days just because I got 4 kids. And, yeah. They're going to be expensive little buggers to raise. So I can't go anywhere yet. Got to make that money. Make that money for the farmer family legacy. You know, make them proud. Show them how to do it. Give them a good life. I'll never forget the day that I dropped my daughter. Or I picked my daughter up in a Lambo. And all her friends, like, adults don't care. Adults are like, look at that fucking asshole. He's just, he's showing off. Fuck that guy. And all the kids are like, oh my God, Liberty, you have a Lamborghini? They're like, no, she doesn't have one. I have one. Difference, right? But, it's just to give her a little social boost in school. I don't know. People are like, Matt, you're cheating. You give your kids too much stuff during Christmas and they're ungrateful. But, yeah, I do. Not gonna lie. I love them. And they deserve every little bit of stuff that I give them. Of course, at the same time, you know, I try to give them motivation to make money and everything else. And they love seeing me on stream. They watch my streams. They're like, Daddy's famous. You know, Daddy doesn't have many viewers. They don't know that though. They'll find that out later. But you know, the viewers Daddy has are going to make lots of money, and I'm going to do impact. So I don't care. I don't need 100 million people watching. I'd rather have 10 people that I can just help in life. That's where I get my fulfillment. Like, even with when I was with an agency, co-founded an agency, massive agency, the best agency, etc. All my fulfillment is from the people that I taught how to be media buyers. They started from nothing, and I helped them learn the way. And of course, it wasn't just me. It wasn't like, oh, I made them and I taught them. No, they did it too at the same time. And it's just they're still killing it. And I appreciate all of them, you know. It's like, good for you guys. I see myself in them. Like when I started out, I had a great mentor when I worked for my first agency, Digital Brand Services. Worked with a guy named David. Absolute legend of a human being. Taught me so many valuable lessons without even needing to teach me. Just by example. By example is the best way to do it. So, you know, and that's what I want to do. I want to set a good example. I want to show you guys, like I said, I'm not doing anything unethical with affiliate marketing. I believe I do it the way that I want people to do it. And I do it the way that I think my kids will be proud of if I were to ever, you know, randomly pass away from too many energy drinks or whatever else will get, cigars, energy, whatever else gets me. Anyways, let's stop lollygagging, which is one of my favorite British sayings. You bloody lollygagger. And let's jump in. So next creative, we're just going through some videos, and a lot of these are story format, which is good. Story format's the future. Over 50% of Facebook impressions are based on stories right now, like on the story section. Nobody gives a shit about feed anymore. Of course, for this demographic, like older demographic, yeah, they're going to be a little bit behind. They're still like, oh, I wonder what, you know, little grandson Tommy's up to. And she clicks, and little grandson Tommy's not the best example. She's like, oh, he's into those drugs again and being ungodly. But it's good to have updates. Anywho, let's jump in. First one. Please don't be deafening. Oh, it's too quiet.
Americans suffer from chronic
Let me make
pain
sure you guys have the audio.
made with fast-acting microtechnology. The Kylo Pain Patch is designed to relieve pain in just minutes.
Oh, beautiful. So, what I look at for the ad, 15 seconds long. 15 seconds is a placement that they give a ton of inventory to. You know, like, not every company wants to be like, all right, here you go, run your 17-hour ad on top of stories. You know, it may not be the best. It could be a good first touch point. It's also the demographic has a little bit of issues with the whole, like, you know, they don't fully know how to swipe up or what the call to action is. So that may be something to add into the call to action here. You got to be careful. You can't make it animated. There's rules behind it. You can't be like, swipe up, grandma, or little Timmy's going to get it. But a good 15-second placement, you know, it's pretty much a review. It's relatable. It's really good stats on it too, you know. I love pointing out that because it's true. You're not lying. 15 million people suffer from chronic pain, which is sad. You know, I couldn't imagine living with chronic pain. But, all right. Keeper. Copy it over to the Keeper folder. Next one.
Now, relieving pain.
A minute 22. Not a good placement because it's vertical.
In my younger years, I used to be quite the gymnast, but over the years, and with my back pain, I was lucky if I could roll out of bed in the morning. I felt useless. I couldn't even make dinner for my family without dropping or spilling something. Painkillers did nothing for my pain and left me feeling dizzy. I didn't think there was anything I could do to make the...
One thing, pause, time out. One thing you do have to be careful with is what they actually say in the ad. because it's an AI algorithm that goes and bans you. It does everything. And the issue is they said painkillers. So, like, what's a non-policy compliant? Selling painkillers online. Not a good thing. So you do have to be careful with what they say. Even saying stuff like back pain, etc. It kind of puts you in that gray area. You got to be a little bit careful. It's ideal when they don't use that. This also says V-Day, so I'm guessing it has a call to action for Valentine's Day.
I discovered the Kylo Pain Patch. It's a pain patch designed using microtechnology that is theorized to improve communication between your brain and body. The patch aids in telling your brain what your body needs by boosting the signals between them. I've had my pain patch for over a year, and as you can see, it still looks great. I use it every
new
day,
pain patch, lady.
All I have to do is change out the replacement
But you're fine.
adhesive,
I forgive you.
stick it where I need it,
You're
and I am all
spokesman.
ready to go. When I feel I don't need it anymore, I simply take it off and slide it into its pouch so I know it's ready for tomorrow. It's
That's
even
good.
100% drug-free,
Ooh.
so I don't have to worry.
There's another one of those things. Drug. Even though it says drug-free, she said drug. So I can't sell drugs on Facebook. I've tried. No, I'm kidding. Can't sell it. So it's like, you got to be careful with this one. This is one of those like gray area. Make sure your account's seasoned
it's
first.
all due to the Kylo Pain Patch.
Save 30%. One of the issues with this is like, they have all these ones. Save 30%, save 40%. Like, I can't say, because depending on how many you buy, yeah, put me in the right spot. Depending on how many you buy is a factor for it. So, like, you know, you could get a lot off if you buy like 37. So I'll just have to be a little bit careful with that. Make sure that all of those are actually true, because you do want them to be true. You don't want to run a 100% off sale and not provide 100% off. Let's be ethical people here. All right, a minute 54.
My back pain used to leave me tossing and turning every night. I would wake up
He's a good
exhausted
spokesman.
and in pain. And it felt like there was
Very
nothing
well
I could do
spoken.
until I discovered this amazing pain patch. It's called the Kylo Pain Patch, and it's unbelievable. The patch uses revolutionary microtechnology that scientists theorize intercepts and improves the signals between your brain and body.
Got captions.
Before I tell you more about the patch, you should know
That's a
that
little
if
creepy.
you get it today, you can save up to 40% off. You need to take advantage of this deal while you can, as their stock is limited, and you don't want to miss out.
No, I don't want to miss out.
Now I can really tell you why you need this patch. It's designed to
See, one of the keys in general in video ads, especially on like platforms, is changing it up. Like if we just had the lady talking the whole time, like Kylo is great and I love Kylo, wouldn't quite work. Like it's good that it's going over to all these images and it has lots of stuff happening on the screen just to keep people's attention, especially like when they're scrolling through. So you do want to change your screen a lot. Like if it was just me standing in front of a camera being like, hello, my name is Matt and I like affiliates and I will teach you how to do affiliate. No, it doesn't work. You want like B-roll, you want everything. You want to catch people because it kind of like it sets a pace. Attention's the hardest thing to get right now. And you definitely want to get as much attention as possible. Let's keep it going.
Pain just in minutes after putting it on. I've even felt relief.
It's looking like
after
a keeper,
removing the
though.
patch, and I'm not the only
Just
one.
gonna get my FB
Kylo
going
just
here.
published a clinical study that showed 82% of patients didn't feel their pain return after removing the patch for over a day. Plus, it's reusable, so you
Facebook
don't
Live.
have to worry about replacing it. I've had my patch for over a year now, and it still looks great. It's even waterproof, and I can wear it in the shower without having to worry
Lots of
about sweat
B-roll.
damaging it. The patch
Good
is
music
also
background.
100% drug-free, so it doesn't
100%
interfere with my
drug-free.
kidney medication, and it doesn't have any nasty side effects.
Oh,
Now,
that's-
I just want to remind
That's
you
not so bad.
that if you buy this patch today,
Could be worse.
you can save up to 40% off. Remember though, their stock is limited, so you have to buy it before it runs out. If you're not 100% convinced, just
Let's get
listen
this
to what
going
some of
here.
Kylo's other million users have to say.
My shoulder pain used to be so bad, but with the Kylo Pain Patch, it's like it's not even there.
Ever
Throw
since I
down.
started using this patch, it's like I never had any pain at all.
Okay, we got sound on that one. Well, oh, good call to actions. Oh, these are great call to actions. This is a keeper. I'm probably going to run this one immediately. Let's give it something like a, just set it in front. AAA. I got to be careful what this is going to, oh, it ruins where I am in the video. I wonder if I can control Z that. Yes, I can. Let's find her. Let's find her. Nope. 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 Let's I'll do it once I paste it
Make
over.
your back pain vanish in minutes. My back pain used to leave me tossing and turning every.
Okay. Okay, so we have the V-Day one. Alright, so we're going to push it over here. And then I'm going to give it the label of AAA. That's just so it goes to the top. Okay, next one. Let's take a gander. Oh, starting with the...
Melt away. Melt away your pain
You
in
didn't
just
make that
minutes.
sound.
My back pain used to keep me from doing the simplest of things. I couldn't walk my dog, let alone stand up without it hurting me. I
Minute
tried using
17,
pain
like,
medication,
fuck
but it
off.
only made me groggy.
Why do you gotta be a
and
minute
didn't
17?
provide the long-lasting relief I needed. That's when my friend told me about the Kylo Pain Patch. It's a pain
Nails
patch
great done
designed
for that
using
one.
microtechnology that is theorized to help boost communication between your brain and body. By boosting the signals between your brain and body, the patch is designed to better communicate what your body needs.
Heck
The
yeah.
patch is even reusable through the use of these replaceable adhesive stickies, so I can use it over and over. It stays on the patch
Skip.
Ivy. Pop looking for fast, effective pain relief.
Oh, I love that call to action at the end. Shame nowhere's gonna accept a minute 17. Oh, it's a Valentine's Day thing. They don't have to know. Users won't know. Oh, pain away. V-Day. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're back
Melt
to it.
away your
Ready?
pain.
Yeah. Feel that pain.
Melt away your pain in just minutes. My back pain used to keep me from doing
What
the
was that
simplest.
sound?
My best minutes in just minutes. My back pain used to keep me from doing the simplest of things. I couldn't walk my
Pain
dog,
acting.
let alone stand up without it hurting me. That's when my friend told me about the Kylo Pain Patch. The Kylo Pain Patch has really helped me take back control of my body. Poppy and I have been going on our walks again, and it's almost like the pain was never there. If you're looking for fast, effective pain relief, the Kylo Pain Patch is for you. You should try
Put it on Poppy. Little guy, just shave a little hole in him in his hair. Just, bam! Kylo, Poppy. You're good now. You're a super dog. Okay. Got a whole screen of creative. Let's take a gander. Bam, next
Never
one.
let back pain hold you back.
Oh, this is a good one for the
My
active
younger
person.
years, I used to be quite the gymnast. But over the years, and with my back pain,
Like I said, in most of these, I'll just classify them. Like, I'll give them different tags. Put them in different folders. Like, for the active, for female, you know, for a story ad that's too fucking long. This one's a minute 19, which is pain. Gotta move my Prime, or my $7 Prime that I got ripped off for. But anyways, let's keep going.
technology that is theorized to improve communication. Boost. Slide it
We've
into
seen
my
that before. That's a different call to action on it. Never let back pain hold you back. Those are for all the back painters. This one says
This
it's a
is by
V-Day.
far the best way to get rid of back pain. This is by far the best way to get rid of
Pretty
back
good,
pain.
because they didn't
Years
mention
of
drugs.
working
She
on
just
my
slapped it
feet
off the
left my
table.
back a
Fuck you,
mess.
drugs.
I was feeling aches and pains constantly to the point I couldn't even get out of bed. It was miserable, and I couldn't do any of the things I love. Even just taking a walk around the block became impossible. I tried a lot of different
I like how it goes black and white for that. It's interesting. You know, this is infomercial 101, you know? And man, story time with Matt. One of my favorite things as a kid was the Ginsu ad. Ginsu had like the best infomercial ever. I was like, Ma, we gotta get some fucking Ginsu. I actually have Ginsu right now because of it, because they're like, don't use this crappy knife, and it shows them like screwing up the tomato or whatever, and then they're just cutting through bricks. They're like, cut through a brick, ka. And then he's like perfectly slicing like translucent tomato slices. He's like, slice so thin, one atom. It was bloody amazing, and I was like, bah, we need it. And I always joke that if I drop it, it's gonna go right down to the Earth's core. You know, like, oh god, Ginsu's so good. But you know, I never knew I was gonna get into advertising. If I did, man, I would have took notes on Ginsu. Ginsu was the best. Of course, that kind of creative, it's a little corny. But It works.
things before I found the perfect remedy. I can't even count how many pain relief medications I
Pain
tried,
relief
and none of
medication
them
may get you
provided the
flagged.
long-lasting
How long
relief
is
I
this?
needed. For a while, I even lost hope there was anything I could do to help alleviate my pain. That's when I
150.
discovered the Kylo Pain
sucks.
Patch. Finally, my pain seemed to just vanish. It's designed using microtechnology, which scientists theorize improves signals going to
I
your
like this
brain.
one.
I use it every day,
shame it's
and
so
all
long.
I have to do is put on the adhesive and place it on my back, and I'm good to go. It stays on as long as I need it to, and it's
See, what
even
you guys need to do is just look at all these ads, and whatever your product is, just follow the formula that these ads are using. It's not the ad itself that's brilliant. It's the formula that they use. Like, this is direct response 101 and 102, probably even 103. You know, if you're to do the same thing, it doesn't matter what the product, it could be an info product. Like, I'll use this for when I sell the affiliate product, you know, going over the whole storytelling and everything else. Like, that's marketing in the
I
end.
can't express how grateful
Make it easy
I am
for them to
this
read.
patch. It improved my quality of life remarkably. I'm able to walk around the neighborhood again, and so much more. My back feels like it was never in any pain at all, and it's all thanks to the Kylo Pain Patch.
Valentine's Day, but it doesn't mention it, so that's okay. May confuse users, though, because that one says 30, others say 40. I'm probably going to split them up into what kind of discounts they're showing, too, at the same time. Because, yeah. And this is all going to take a lot of time.
Did you know?
But you know
over
what? It's
15 million
worthwhile.
people
You don't have to
suffer
do
from
this for
chronic
everything.
pain
Like,
in
I'm already up
America?
and running. So I'm already up and running on ads. You don't have to do this. Yeah, that's right. Reframe me, camera. Like, I've already kind of picked out the gems, and I'm already starting to run ads, but you know, you gotta plan in advance. Once you find something that works, you want to expand it as much as you possibly can. You know, you want to just like cut it into all these different pieces, etc. Have lots of different types of campaigns, because it's like, if you want to scale, you know, there's a difference between spending 100 a day, 1,000 a day, 10,000 a day, 100,000 a day. And a lot of it is just with like creative, and you need to just hit, you know, you need to LMG. Sorry, I've been playing too much COD. You need to LMG your creative. Just like hit the network with tons. You'll find, for some reason, and it won't always be the one you expect, you'll find one that just absolutely crushes. Absolutely. Like, there'll be one that, for like, maybe it just has some good something in there, people, you know, it's a certain spokesperson, etc. And then you have something to work with where you're like, okay, can I make this one better? Can I beat it? And it's like, those campaigns are always running. They're just, you know, bringing in money. While at the same time, you're creating new campaigns, basically being like, can I beat the best? And that's where you learn your lessons, and you find these little tricks and everything else. But let's keep going. 28
I
second
deal with
rad.
chronic pain
This
a
is going to
lot,
be good for
especially
stories.
in my back. My go-to product is the Kylo Pain Patch. It's a pain patch that scientists theorize intercepts and improves signals to the brain. I just apply the adhesive,
Okay.
place it where I need it, and I feel relief in just minutes. You guys really need to try this patch.
Really got to set up my autofocus. That's fine. Needless to say, keeper. And yeah, maybe very similar to a lot of other ones, but at least have something to A/B. You know, I'll put it 1v1, face it against another one, just see how it does. That's, you know, that's the key to it right there. Just like, these are all very similar. You can see this one's probably the same. Let's take a look.
Quick pain
Oh,
relief
minute
when you need it
15.
most.
Okay, we have a male targeted. We've
The
seen
pain
it
got
before.
so bad I couldn't even pick up my kids anymore. Pain medications have terrible side effects, and pain relief creams just don't last long. Kylo Pain Patch is designed to relieve pain in minutes. Has multiple uses through replaceable adhesives, so it lasts for a long time.
Heck yeah.
Replaceable adhesives can stick multiple times, so even the adhesives are long lasting.
So what this one focuses on, and it's good for like a remarketing and everything, it's like, it may also take a mix of these. Like, you can't, before, like, everything, iOS 14.5, etc., when stuff was easy during COVID, all those other times, like, basically we had it easy, we had it good, and it could take one ad, you'll get a conversion from it, but there's still going to be doubts usually at the end of an ad, basically being like, you know, I have to pay this much, and I only get to use it once, and it's not because, you know, they're dumb or they didn't read that section on the thing. Like, you got to tell them all these messages. It's like you're handling all the objections. nonstop with this. So it's like maybe if they see 2 of these videos, that's when it gets them, because it covers all the different things. They're like, oh, well, does it work with wrist pain? And, you know, maybe I need a wrist one in order to actually convert people over. And that's why you can't always count on, like, you'll see one creative just absolutely crush. But sometimes it's supported by other creatives, or it's like, it's not the first click. Or, yeah, it's the last click. And last click always get conversion priority. Or not conversion priority, but they always get credit for it. So sometimes you think, like, oh, this video's a banger. But realistically, it's your last click, and it's just being fed by other ads. Maybe they have to watch a longer, like, a widescreen ad, etc. You can't really, like, you can't just say, like, okay, this one's a winner. No, that's a last click winner, which is good. Like, any bit of information is good information, but just worthwhile to know that, where it's, you can't get too romantic about it, and it's usually not the story you think. You have to accept you could be wrong, because in a lot of situations you will be wrong. I never claim to be completely right on this, you know, my methods. I'm sure I have some fatal flaw, you know, and if I could find it, if I could use data, if I could figure it out and be like, okay, when the campaign was like this, it operated this way, and then I only did this video and it just completely shit the bed. Okay. You know, at that point, you know, it's like, all right, maybe there's more to it. Maybe I need a good entry click. You know, maybe this truly is a multi-touch situation. Maybe there's other ways of me tracking this, or maybe, you know, I see tons of add to carts and the people are just, they're not ready yet and they need more ads and everything else. So anyways, let's keep watching.
Comes with a storable pouch for protection so the patch lasts longer. Can be placed almost anywhere on the body to relieve pain. Designed to start working in minutes for quick relief. It's waterproof, so it lasts longer and can be used even in the shower. Doesn't pull at your hair or skin when removing, so it doesn't hurt your skin. Not only has it helped soothe my pain,
see, this one is just an objection handler.
The pain in my shoulders disappeared.
It's just a bit long.
Guys, seriously, the Kylo Pain Patch changed my life. If you've got aches and pains that are holding you back, you've got to try the Kylo Pain Patch. The results are amazing.
Weird. A good call to action at the end, but you made it too long by 15 seconds, and I'm guessing.
The results are amazing.
They added this at the end, making it too long. So, guys, come on, you can be better marketers. Paste it in. All right, let's go next.
Soothe your aches and pains easily. The pain got so bad.
Whoa! Did this guy just shatter his spine?
Easily. The pain got so bad. Soothe your aches and pains easily. The
pain got that added sound effect.
I couldn't pick up my kids anymore.
It'd be interesting to see how that sound effect actually affects the conversion, because I guarantee it does. You know, you could have like a grotesque one, see if it works better, see if it gets people's attention more. You could even you could play around with that variable. Like, there's even like colored backgrounds differences, everything. Like, I've seen some weird things convert. That is for sure. But let's keep it going.
And pain relief creams
minute
just don't
14,
last
so
long.
I'm guessing it's
Kylo Pain Patch is designed to relieve pain in minutes. Has multiple uses. Comes with longer, and if you...
Oh no, this is the same one. Okay, we're gonna copy these over. These are W's. Relieving pain is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Pain is as easy as 1, 2,
See, these guys are just like...
In my younger...
It's similar videos, but they have just different titles for them. So it's a minute 23. I'm guessing the CTA. Oh, they really ruined this one. And it's really hard to cut this stuff up because it has sound, like it has music in the background. Good luck unless you're just an audio G, just removing that background noise from the actual voice. Like, I'm sure it can be done, but I'm a goddamn marketer, not an audio tech. Yeah, that's all I got for that. So next.
Say goodbye to back pain for good. Years of working on my feet left my back a mess. I was feeling aches and pains constantly, to the point I couldn't even get out of bed.
Where it does work is you can't say, cure your back pain, because you're making the assumption that they actually have back pain. Don't do that. So it could work.
And I couldn't do any of the things I love. Even just taking relief medicine seemed to just, for a while, relief medications I tried. And
pain relief medication. Gray area. This whole ad.
Back feels like it was never in any pain at all, and it's all thanks to the Kylo Pain
This is a hard one to cut, but we're gonna keep it. All right, next. Based. Usually these ones are good.
Say goodbye to
minute
chronic
54.
pain. My back pain used to leave me tossing and turning every night. I would wake up exhausted and in pain. Yet it felt like there was nothing I could do until I discovered this amazing pain patch.
It's
called
amazing.
the Kylo Pain Patch, and
I don't like the product in that one. It looks a little weird, like it's got some fuzz on it, but
technology that scientists theorize intercepts
people aren't going to
and
look that
improves
deep
the
into it.
signals between your brain
Sasha,
and
don't
body.
care.
Before I tell you more about the patch, you should know that if you get it today, you can save up to 40% off.
Ooh, this is a
Take
banger.
advantage of this deal while you can, as their stock is limited. And
Hit people before they drop off. They're like, fuck this ad. Wait a second. 40% off? Bye.
you don't want to miss out. Now I can really tell you why you need this patch.
Now I can really tell you.
It's designed to relieve pain just in minutes after putting it on.
Well, I'm glad you can tell me now.
After removing the patch.
I didn't want to wait any longer.
Return after removing the patch. It's even 100%
Waterproof,
You can save up to
drug-free.
40% off.
Oh, this is
Remember,
cool.
though, their stock is limited, so you have to.
Oh,
buy it.
urgency.
If you're not one
Adding urgency? And then, like, it's urgency, but guess what? I know you don't like being urgent. You know, urgency is sometimes scary for people. It's like, if you don't order now, we're going to sell out in the next 3 to 5 seconds, you know? Yeah, what's up, Francis? So yeah, basically it's urgency, but then at the same time you give you give them, so this is really good. So we had we had the product, we had everything drug free, it's 40% off. And then, so you tell them there's a deal right at the beginning. You tell them it's urgent, like this deal, this is urgent. Either 40% is going or everything else. But then at the same time, you'd make them, they're still going to be scared because they're like, oh, last time I bought something this quick off the internet, it got me. You know, I opened the box, it was a poisonous snake, just went for my neck. Basically saying, you have 90 days. If you don't like it, so what? Send it back. And then, of course, it has all the social proof. The reviews. Oh, 644 5 stars. That's way up more now. Oh, see, more urgency at the back. But don't forget, while this offer lasts and while the product lasts. So you better jump in quick. And that's like, you want to kind of play with, when you do urgency, it's always good to give like a reassurance, because they're going to instantly have the, people by default, especially if they're active buyers of stuff, they've got ripped off before, 100%. So when you give that urgency, if you could actually give the, just kind of like a, hey, but if you regret it, you can get your money back in 90 days. It's not a big deal. And then, keep telling them about the deal, the benefits of purchasing it, etc. Absolutely brilliant on this one. Get your Kylo kit today. Good call to action. Absolute banger of a video. This one is going online for sure. They do mention drug in it. Like I said, you have to worry about what words are mentioned in the ad itself. Even for like info offers, etc., like saying something like affiliate can be a problem. Saying something like, make money today, or there's certain things that you can say where sometimes if you kind of flip it around, or if you're more vague about it, like being vague can help you too at the same time. Like general helps a lot, because what happens is people will instantly disqualify what it is on the ad level. So if they're like, oh, another real estate option, I've done this before, I've heard of this, there's other people doing it, this isn't unique. But basically being like, I have this new method that no one's, you don't have to say that no one heard of, but I have this new method for real estate investing. It's working really well. And even though it is a tried and tested method and it works extremely well, that's, it's just being vague at that point can be very helpful for you, because as soon as you say something obvious like that, or if I said affiliate marketing, in an ad, like I'd just be like a new method to basically sell products online at a very low risk. You could use it for your own business, etc. Keep it really vague. And then, when they get to the landing page, qualify them a bit more. So open them up just to get that get the click through, because your click through is what your ad costs are based off of. Be very general. And then it's the term I like to use a lot, which is use your funnel as an actual filter. So the funnel tells what the opportunity is. And at that point, you can, even if they click off, you can remarket them at another point. But you don't want them instantly grouping you with maybe stuff that they don't like, or stuff that they've been like, oh, Amazon teaching you how to sell on Amazon. I've heard about that. This guy named Kevin David was just taken down by the FTC, and it was a scam, and he scammed people out of this and blah blah blah. When it's like, oh, okay, it's got a bad rap right now. Even saying like crypto, you could just talk about like it's a great, it's an investment. Like a solid investment, one of the best returns you've seen forever. You don't talk about crypto. Also for policy, don't talk about crypto at that point. But you don't want them to classify you as like a make money online either on the policy side. So it's really like you want to just like weigh everything for it, where some ads it's in your best interest for click-through rate, for everything, where if it's disqualifying too much, like even an ad like this but not showing the product would actually be really good. It's like a new way to manage pain that doesn't involve pills, it doesn't involve creams, and don't even show the product, and they click to the actual product itself because they're going to be curious. It's like use people's curiosity as clickbait, where it's like, you've never heard of this before, check it out, and they're going to be like, I wonder what it is. Why should, let me click this. Even though they've heard of pain patches and everything before, they're still going to click on it because they're like, maybe it's something different. Maybe it's something new. Maybe it's something they haven't heard of. But it's like adding that mystery to your ads can be absolutely brilliant. Right, next one. Say goodbye to chronic back pain at last. This one may be personal attributes because you're implying that the user has chronic back pain, which they don't want you to do that. It's like, tired of being fat, something like that, where you're implying that the user is fat, where it may not be the case, and people may find that offensive too at the same time. So I'm probably not going to use this one. Banger background music. So let's see the call to action. Maybe it'd be one where you just cut out the intro. Okay, let's see where this goes. So if I were to cut this part out, we would start here. 25% of adults in America suffer from chronic back pain. So something like that could work, but I'd honestly just want to cut it out. I don't want to imply that the user has back pain. That's it's not policy compliant. It won't work. I like to do it like where I don't have to worry about any networks. Like some networks, it may work. You may just be able to just flat out advertise it, and it doesn't matter. No, always start out with the most compliant and make it better. Even with my first ads for this, I spent $50. I still made money from it. And you don't always. Like, I'd be willing to blow $100 of just kind of getting the ad account a couple approvals through on some weak ads, just to make sure, just to test that they don't hate the entire product. Because there can sometimes be even just like the product name has been abused by marketers, like everything else. So everything gets abused by marketers. And, you actually use it. Like there's certain people like John Crestani, for example, he's an affiliate guy. If you use his name on Facebook in an ad, instant ban of that ad account. Like he's literally blacklisted for it for good reason. He didn't do the most compliant ads, and he's running with an agency on like burner accounts. That's all. Like there's no longevity when you have to do stuff like that, because there could be one day where it just all ends, which is true for everything. But it's like, you don't want to be on the wrong side of that. You don't want to have to use burner accounts. You don't want to have to call up your grandma and be like, sorry, Grams, kind of got your Facebook profile deleted. And she's like, well, I didn't know what was going on or why you wanted access to it. Be like, awkward, You definitely don't want that. You don't want to be part of that, or push anything to that extent. So yeah, that's really it on that side. We are only going for an hour today just because, I got to go to bed because I got to wake up early and take the kids to school. It's a joy of my life. I have the ability to do that. I choose to do that. Minute 14, so we know it's not going to run properly.
My shoulder pain was getting so bad that I wasn't even able to enjoy everyday activities anymore. And regular pain relief creams just weren't working. Plus, who can pay $350 a session for physical therapy?
Ooh, see, that's a good one. Comparing the price of like other stuff, it's like, well, we're an alternative, for the cost of one physical therapy session, you can basically get this product 3 times over. You get one for you, one for your parents, one for the neighbor, you name it.
It wasn't going to happen. But then I found the Kylo pain patch and everything changed.
Hero journey.
You can place it pretty much anywhere on your body.
My life is horrible.
Virtually any pain.
And then I found Kylo.
It's waterproof and sweatproof, so you don't have
Not
to worry
full
about
hero
it coming
journey,
off the
but
shower or
same
while
kind
you're
of thing.
working out. Plus, Kylo will last
This
you
is good for like a
years
younger
because it's
female.
reusable.
Well, kind of like
And that's
mid-age
super
female.
convenient
30s,
because it comes with
40s.
replaceable adhesives.
Mentioning the whole
The
workout
Kylo
thing,
pain patch
active
takes
people.
away my pain in minutes. It's
Maybe even Target.
amazing.
See, the problem is with this, like, would you target people who do yoga? Yes and no. The problem is people who do, well, not the problem. The good thing is people who do yoga probably don't have as many injuries, so you probably wouldn't hit as much, and they're going to be already doing lots of very natural stuff, etc. And you don't want to, it's a hard target because it's like, they're probably not going to be my full target, but let's keep watching.
Plus, I can keep it on for hours. And when I'm ready to take it off, it doesn't irritate my skin or pull my hair. I really suggest that you give the Kylo pain patch a try.
Okay, so the CTA started at a minute mark. You'd have to cut out a couple seconds just to include it. That's a big downside
regular
to
pain
it.
relief creams just weren't
Okay,
working.
keep it.
Plus,
Why not?
who
See, the name of this makes me worry. Stop suffering from chronic pain. I said if though, so we kind of get away. We get away with it there, but it's still one of those like, all right, season to count. We could be good. Let's do the call. Oh, 37 seconds long. Keeper story. We're gonna classify it under that. We'll do a stream just where I classify all these videos of like what do they cover, what are their call to actions, etc. Because that's an important part, because you'll notice certain things about it, and then I'll want to name all the creative kind of based off that. So I'll like include all the tags in it, and then I'll see if I see any kind of patterns. Let's see. Ooh, this one's a banger. 17 seconds. Ooh. It's a shame. It's a shame it's not more or less. 15-second would be good. That's definitely a keeper though. We like those shorter ones. They may even just be a first touch for somebody, but we can get them remarketing after that.
The #1 solution for back pain is here. My back pain used to keep me from doing the simplest of things. I couldn't walk my dog, let alone and didn't
Poopy!
by boosting the patchwork Poppy and I, the Kylo pain
Poppy,
patches.
sorry, Poopy. The shit name for a dog, Poopy. Although I should talk, last dog was named Lemon, but she suited it. She would eat plants and the pot and the dirt. She was a little bit of a lemon, Didn't return her though. She was a good beast. Okay, we have no narrator on this. I'd want to mark that too, just to see how it works. This will be good for a story. Let's see, call to action. Free shipping anywhere in the US. That's a good one. That's a good reason to buy. I almost want to just have one where I lay over all the different call to actions, because there's so many for these. There's like the reviews. There's the ship free from anywhere. There's the 40% off. There's the 90-day money back guarantee, etc. So it's like, imagine what would happen if we hit them with bloody everything. Okay, let's see. I think I may have preemptively put this.
Makes pain disappear so fast,
120.
It's like magic. In my younger years, I used to be quite the gymnast, but over the years, and with my back pain,
We're failing on
I was
cigars
lucky
today, boys.
if I could roll out of bed
Hey,
in
girls.
the morning. I
Ladies and
felt
gentlemen.
useless. I couldn't
And
even
whatever
make
you
dinner for my
identify
family
as.
without dropping or spilling something. Painkillers did nothing for my pain and left me feeling dizzy. I didn't think there was anything I could do.
Oh, also
to
for the
make pain
record,
go
we want to
away.
know how I'm doing
Then
on this
I
so
discovered
far. We'll do the unveiling, but I made about $300 today off this product. 300 profit. So that's a good dinner. You can get yourself Wagyu with that. $300 a day for an entire month. That's $10,000. Like, that's not anything to fuck with. Imagine we had 30 of these offers up and running, which is the goal. I actually, I burnt myself out from it, but I did a challenge, my own challenge, where it was like, I'm going to do one offer a day. Every single day, launch a new offer. And I could do an offer every single day. It tired me out. It made me take a couple months vacation, just to do some camping. Camping was good, getting away from everything, but I did want a Starlink. Just so, like, I'd love to I'm like one of those forest people where it's like, how much tech can I bring to the forest? I even have a Jackery. It's even here right now. I had a backlight. It helps me. Yeah, let's turn it on actually. Bam. Put it right here. Don't you go anywhere. It helps frame me a little bit more, right? Right? I still got this stupid problem right there. I need a headset that clamps a little bit harder, but still good. Anyways, keep going.
Kylo
120.
Pain Patch. It's a pain patch designed using microtechnology that is theorized to improve communication between your brain and body. The patch
It's
aids
a great
in telling
border. You
your
can see
brain
where the light
what
is
your
on
body needs by
this side,
boosting the signals
maybe?
between them. I've had
No.
my pain
It's
patch
good.
for over a year, and as you can see, it still looks great. I use it every day, and all I have to do is change out the replaceable adhesive.
Yeah, this one's
stick
already
it where I
keeper.
need
We
it.
know it. Next.
The quickest way to make chronic pain disappear. Getting
We got a
older
minute, 6 seconds. So basically, they screwed up the call to action.
is even 100% drug-free, so I don't have to worry about it interfering with my medication. I'm so glad I found the Kylo Pain Patch. I don't know what I'd do without it.
Put it here. Put the other call to actions. Make it a minute. Oh. We breaking stuff behind us? Maybe. Maybe.
The secret to making back pain disappear? My back pain made it
There's a
impossible
secret?
to do the simplest things. Even taking out the trash became too difficult for me. I couldn't take most painkillers because of my medication, but using ice packs and heat packs didn't provide any relief at all. Then a friend
I'm
recommended
totally gonna
I
mess
try
up
the
my
Kylo
camera
Pain
lens. It's gonna have, like, a
Patch.
glaze over
It's
it.
an amazing patch that uses
That's
microtechnology
fine.
to help boost the communication between the brain.
See this
and
one?
body.
Perfect
I've
time.
been using my patch every day since I got it.
Perfect
It's
amount of
reusable
time.
Through these replaceable sticky adhesives. It's even 100% drug-free, so I don't have to
100%
worry
drug free.
about
I don't think that's gonna get you in trouble.
The best part
It
is
could.
that even after I take
But-
it off, I still feel relief. I don't know what I would
Ooh,
do
that's a
without
good
my
one. I haven't heard that
Kylo
one
patch.
yet.
If you suffer from chronic pain,
This
you
poor
need
lady,
to
they
try
made her do so many different things for it. Oh, great call to action start. Get up to 40% off. Got the AAA Star Creative. We're gonna label that one. We're gonna give it the triple Canadian AAA a boot. There we go.
The simplest
Next.
way to soothe back pain.
Minute 15.
I couldn't even remember the last time my back wasn't in pain. It was awful. And it even when I wear and it's
See, I'm even gonna have to tag them for the amount of length that they are and what kind of format they are too at the same time. It's gonna create a lot of data on my computer, but there's a reason why we get 12 gigabyte or 12 terabyte hard drives non-stop. I also back up all these streams, which is pretty hardcore. Next.
solution to chronic aches and pains is here.
How much time we got
My
left?
back
12
pain
minutes. Let's see
made
how many
it
we can rifle
impossible
through.
to
Then
do
we're
the
gonna go over
simplest things.
how many
Even
we've
taking out
done.
the
This is a
trash
minute.
became too difficult for me.
Minute
I couldn't
flat.
take- Then a friend recommended to help boost.
Oh, a
It's
friend
even
recommended.
after- If you suffer
Oh, good call to actions. Oh, this one has all of them. Oh, that's such a good one. Like, some of these are just ready to go. Man, they
the
make it so
solution to
easy for
chronic
you.
aches and pains is here. My back pain.
Like, honestly, if you're just to spend, like, who cares? Spend a month working on this stuff. There's really such little investment for it. Like, you don't have to spend $1,000 to be like, oh, it doesn't work. No, you have to spend like maybe $100. You know, you try it, and when you finally find a winner, some of these winners generate literally millions of dollars. And it's like, even if you're not a tech person, just like figuring this stuff out, hiring where you have trouble for, just, you know, just looking it up, learning it. There's nothing wrong with learning more stuff. Getting this to work, it's like, how much of a difference could this make? When I first started affiliate marketing, we're back to story time. I just wanted to pay a phone bill with it. I'm like, you know how cool that would be? Just to have a phone bill covered, like a couple $100. Or imagine just being like, I'm going to cover my groceries with this, which is now stupid amounts of money. But like, what kind of a difference would that make in your life? Because I thought it was a phone bill, and then it just went amazing. Like, I was getting that. I was making like $50 a day. Thought I was the shit. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I was already making money in the agency, doing all that, and that was great. You know, it didn't affect anything. I put a little bit of time into it. And then it just took off. You know, it was like you really look at like how much money you're spending and how much you're making back. It can become a liquidity issue, but you know how much you're going to make back. They're not going to take that from you. Like there may be some refunds. So like factor, okay, maybe 10 to 20% will get refund. Worst case scenario. I had like, it was like a 3% refund rate, which 3% doesn't make a difference. But I was making like for every dollar I spent, I made $3. So I spent $100 and I made like, you know, $200 profit from that. And I'm like, holy fuck. And I just kept upping and upping and upping the spend. And next thing I know, you know, I had days where I was making thousands of dollars per day. And I'm like, this is fucking life altering, you know. It's like, and then I got to the point I'm making more than that I did for my agency, like, you know, $6,000 a day. And it just completely blew my mind how much I could do for it. And like at the same time I was getting credit card points, so like I could fly for free for forever, and like there's no risk to it. You do it with a big affiliate network, you know you're going to get paid for it. And the payout was like 2 weeks, so I maxed it out. I had like, you know, I took all my savings and I just pumped it into ad spend. And I'm like, okay, I just can't run out of money before the big checks start rolling in. And then they rolled in, I'd reinvest it and everything. And then, you know, I had a month where just even off one offer alone, I made like $140,000. And I never made even close to that kind of money before. Not even close. Where it was just like the life alteringness of it. And it doesn't have to be that much. It's like even covering your rent, covering a phone bill, it's worthwhile. And plus you learn lots of skills from it. Like there's unlimited skills. It made me a better marketer because I was like, okay, what can I do to make this better? What can I learn? Like, what can I target? Let's look at creative. Let's look at the landing page. Like I'm making so much money. You know, it's worthwhile. It's worth my time. I still didn't spend that much time. I didn't let it affect. Like this is something that it's the perfect side hustle, basically. Especially if you have any kind of tech knowledge or anything like that. There's certain people that are also really, really good at this stuff by default. Like the whole reason why I broadcast gaming is because gamers are really good at this, because it is like a game. It's problem solving. It's nonstop problem solving of just like, you know, okay, I got to figure out what's going to make this better. And like, how can I do small improvements, etc. And, you know, you can't expect it to make a lot of money forever. You know, eventually the offer dwindled out, and it still makes me enough to like pay for my lifestyle, etc., like a decent amount of money, and that's the limit for it. But then it's like, okay, find another. And you may have a couple failures on the way, which is fine. You know, the failures pay for themselves. You know, you give a certain budget, I'm going to spend $250, and potentially risk that to fail. And, you know, I've had some failures. There's some offers that just didn't work out, or they like broke even. So you don't lose your $250 in the end. You can tell really quickly whether it's going to work or not. And you can even do it free if you're just going to do like organic marketing and put some of these, like I'll put this video up on TikTok. Free. Doesn't cost me anything. 34 seconds. Do it as a 1 minute TikTok. You know, it'll naturally get a whole bunch of like, of just natural views and everything. And who cares? Maybe one person buys. That's $70 in your pocket. Who cares? Even if you have to try for 4 days before something works. $70 is $70. Like it doesn't matter, like $0 invested. And then you maybe have a bunch of money. Like from that, you build it up and you can do a little bit of advertising and being like, I wonder if I could add some rocket fuel here. But I never expect these to be a lifelong business by any means. It's like, you know, affiliate offers come and go, and I'm going to keep looking for other ones. And now it's just about, for me anyways, it's about having 10 going at the same time. So 4 of them are killing it, maybe 6 failures, and those failures don't matter because the other 4s are paying for them and then some. And just like, you really have to look at it a different way. And that's the way that I looked at it. Like I didn't have high expectations, and you don't have to start with high expectations. And just the knowledge I gained from it, and like just being around all this type of creative, etc. This like learning stuff is worth a lot. Like how much money did I make because I learned all this stuff with the agency? I took all the lessons and I just used it directly on all the agency clients, which, you know, increased our revenue by millions of dollars. I taught everybody everything I learned from here. I was an open book. I showed them. I was like, see, this is what you can do for it. And so it's not just looking at that. It's like, how much is the knowledge worth to you? And you learn all this, put it towards your own business, you know, and just advertise the products you want. Anyways, that's enough of a tangent for me. Let's go to the next one. Blood Owl. There we go.
The surefire way to ease back pain.
Surefire way. I don't fully like that one. And it's a minute 14.
And it felt like
Sorry, lady. We're skipping one for once. We're not keeping it.
Relieve aches and pains. Just stick on the adhesive, place the patch where you
15
need,
seconds. I
and
can't say
that's
no
it.
to 15
It's
second
literally
creative.
pain relief in minutes.
Even though it's hard to
Try it
convert
out.
with it, might as well. Because if you could crack stories and reels and short, like very fast creative right now, you're gonna fucking win. You're gonna win so hard. Like 15 seconds is what it's about. So, you know, try it out. Oh, here we go. 56 seconds.
Lower your quality of life, making even the simplest tasks painful and difficult. The Kylo patch is the newest innovation in pain relief. Their studies show 83% of users felt relief in 5 minutes. Each patch is reusable and can last for years.
Different users,
It makes
etc.
it placeable in almost anywhere on your body. This patch is designed to alleviate your pain in minutes.
This patch relieved my back pain so much that I could live my life, garden again, do the things that I love.
From years of typing, my wrists were wrecked. But with Kylo's pain patch, pain is gone. It's amazing.
The best part about this too is like anything I get for this and like any traffic I get from this, I can legit make a remarketing list and target those users for other offers for pain, like herbal remedies for pain and everything else. Like you don't just have to, you double dip on this traffic. You can collect emails on your landing page, like if they go to click away, etc. You know, and then you can market them at another time with something else and just create like multiple, so you can help yourself in the future, and then create a list. Lists are worth a lot of money right now. You know, it's like when you go to sell a business, it's usually about how much money are you making, how many contacts you have is a really, really big one, and what's your IP and everything else. So you got to factor all that stuff into it. All right, let's keep going. 56 seconds. We're going to keep this one for sure.
How to throw a football with this shoulder pain. But with Kylo's pain patch, we're playing catch every day.
Don't let pain keep you from doing the things you love.
Hell yeah,
Use Kylo's
brother.
pain patch to help you get rid of your pain.
Bam. Oh, this is a cool, different call to action, and it fits the time. So this will have lots of different. All right, last one for today. Well, I guess we still got someone. We'll see how many we went through so far to see
If you're
percentage
tired of
wise.
constant back pain, you need to hear
34
this.
seconds
My back
on this?
Used to be in constant
Bam,
pain.
make it
It made
pre-roll.
it impossible for me to do the things I wanted. A friend of mine saw how much pain I was in and recommended that I try the Kylo pain patch.
Try it.
The patch is made using microtechnology.
And it is
that
truly a
scientists
no
theorize
risk. Like, if
intercepts
you want a
and
refund for
improves
this, you can get a
signals between your
refund.
body and
You know, if it doesn't
brain.
work for
My
you,
back feels like it
that's
was
fine.
never in
Get a
any
refund.
pain at all.
I don't
And
care.
it's all thanks to the
On my
Kylo
side, I don't want to sell
patch.
people snake oil. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work for you. You know, if it does work for you, then heck yeah. Oh,
you're
good
tired-
call to action on this one too. This may get the Canadian rating of AAA. All right, we got lots more added right now. Let me just add some A's in here. Can I get an A? A. I'm also going to classify what I think is the best. So, all right, let's see how many we've went through thus far. Bam. So we've went through 382. We're not even halfway through the creative. And this has been hours. Hours of me streaming this. You know, like I said, I don't need all of this to launch, but I just wanted to go through all of it with you guys. So you can see, because it's worth both of our times. You know, we're learning lots from this. We're seeing lots of different good videos. We're seeing what's good, what's bad. You know, who's a good fit, what they're fitting for, and everything else. It's the more, the merrier. You know, we need all the creative that we can possibly get. So 382 out of 807. We will go through some more images too that are faster decisions and everything. But I don't want to miss anything. Maybe there's one in here that's an absolute gem mine, and I don't want to miss it. So what I'm going to do is just keep going through them all. Every single one. You know, there's people that are doing much worse jobs in this world for me to sit here and look at and learn at the same time and see all these creatives. And just having this creative stuff in front of me is good. It's inspiring. It makes me think of different videos I can make for other offers, you know? Or if I get an offer where their creative's just, I'll go back, I'll look at all these and be like, how can I make that creative for it? how can I make a good creative that's going to, you know, be somewhat like one of these best performing ones? How can I make it for another offer that gives me a true advantage, that makes me more profitable than others, so I could spend a ton of money and just remarket users and do even better from there. So anyways, we are at the hour mark. We did it. We did it, team. It is 12 a.m. Happy Monday to all of you. I'm going to be up early. I'll probably do some streaming after I drop the kids off from school. I'll be a bit groggy. I'm tired. I worked out today. That was a win. We had lots of big wins today. You know, went out with the family, watched a big movie together, had some snack time, spent some good time with a wife, and worked out and ate decently healthy. And I had tacos. I made 3 pounds of taco meat, so we're ready to go here. Anyways, everybody, you enjoy your Monday. If you guys are watching this Monday morning, hope you bloody crush it. You know, smish it. Give it a good old smishing of a Monday. And I will talk to you guys soon. Talk to you tomorrow.